Like, what's up, y'all?
Welcome.
What's your name?
My name is Asia.
I'm Zach.
This is the A to Z podcast.
Where we talk about everything from A to Z.
Yes, and today's letter is F.
Wait, there you go. F. Woo! That's actually kind of good. So, highs, lows. Last week.
Oh, some highs. Yesterday, we hung out with our fantastic, beautiful, wonderful friends, Chris and Alex, aka Crowlix.
Yep.
If you could think of a better couple name, please DM us because that one sounds pretty bad.
Let us know.
Crowlix and ourselves, we went to Anaheim and ate some delicious foods found by this here Zachary. It was so good.
Shabu shabu.
Shabu shabu. Is that I don't want to get the culture wrong. I don't disrespect anybody.
Well, it was a Japanese restaurant.
Okay.
I don't know where shabu shabu comes from, but it was definitely Japanese.
Okay.
At that place.
That stuff was fantastic.
Tell me about it.
It's like a boiling pot of broth, and you dip like raw meat into it and let that cook, and they also give you vegetables, but who cares about those? And then I had lamb. And
you had chicken.
Beef? No, why you smell chicken? Crazy.
You didn't have chicken?
I had chicken. No, I didn't have chicken. You
see, now you don't know.
Messing me up.
See, now you don't know. Look at you.
No, I had lamb and pork belly.
Oh, okay.
And you had pork belly and beef.
No, see, now you messing me up. I had chicken. I had chicken and beef, chicken and Angus beef. Yeah, and I tried a couple of chicken. Yeah, there was definitely chicken.
All right,
they always got chicken.
Anywho, it was fantastic. Okay. Oh, and then one of my broths was
tonkatsu.
Spicy. Yeah, it was it was tonkatsu, and then the other one was a spicy Szechuan.
Yeah,
man.
And the guy put in the little drops.
Oh, he had these like ghost pepper drops.
Yes, sir.
Which we didn't ask enough questions before he put the drops in. We kept getting details after he had already dosed us.
Oh, bro, he would be like, he literally put like a drop in and was like, by the way, some people like start seeing stuff. I'm like, what? Yeah, hallucinations. And there's another one. He's like, oh, by the way, some people start shaking. I was like, why does every drop come with like a new detail?
It's like when a genie's like, do you want 3 wishes?
You're like, yeah, make me taller. And then he breaks your legs and then adds other pieces of your body to make you taller. It's like, bro.
Exactly. That was a for sure high. Yeah. A low was that, man, that it ended. I was super sad. Sad.
So face was so good.
Also, and be kind of high, kind of be popping.
Yeah. Shouts out. I'm gonna do it. You know, they're not giving me no money. Shouts out Kaizen Shabu in Anaheim. It was delicious. Thank you so much.
So good.
Yeah.
Your highs, your lows.
Let's see. A high for me is that we aside from the shabu shabu place, watch UFC. Alex Pereira knocked out Magomed Ankalaev. My boy Marab the Machine Dravishvili won.
W pronunciation.
Thank you. So that was awesome to watch. A low is that Khalil Roundtree lost. My boy Khalil, you need to work on your cardio. Because you be getting tired in like 2 rounds. How can you do a championship fight if you get tired in 2 rounds? But I still appreciate you. But the muscles don't be helping you once you get tired. But you're a beast.
Did you say that to his face?
Yeah, he seemed like a cool guy.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't crash out on you.
He'd probably be like, okay, I understand, you're wrong, but okay. Like, all right, that's fine.
Yeah, he actually seems nice.
Yeah, it was some good fights. Yeah, I think Jiri's a beast. So that was kind of cool seeing his awkward self like do his thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it was some good fights yesterday. Yeah. Corey Sandhagen gave Marab some hands, but Marab did his thing. Almost knocked him out in the second round. That was pretty crazy. It was just crazy watching Alex Pereira like knock out freaking Ankalaev in the first round, the first like minute and a half. That was pretty wild. So
was that the overhand right that did it to him?
It was overhand right, yep.
Yeah. He was just getting pieced up.
And he won back his championship.
Yeah.
So yeah, I gotta get some merch.
He's getting pieced up.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's my
side note. Alex Pereira scares me.
Yeah, he's like 6'4". Aztec looking dude.
He's terrifying. He looks like
shoots people with shoots people with an arrow every time.
I believe it. Any story like people say he's such and such. I believe every story.
He definitely killed at least 8 people.
He disemboweled a guy at 3, and I'd be like,
I'd be like, I thought it was 2. 100% makes sense.
So scary.
Yeah.
You talk about Aura? He's terrifying.
Yeah, for sure. The death stare for
Shout
me.
out. Yeah. If you guys never seen it, look up Alex Pereira.
Yep.
A Brazilian UFC fighter, and when he's standing across the octagon from his opponent,
staring.
He looks through their being.
Yes.
Into their essence.
100%.
And then we have to look at that because the camera's in his face. It's crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that was our check-in.
Yeah.
Our check-in. Oh, is this for me?
Yeah. So next is I was 8 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So my fun fact is about, you guessed it, farts. So fun fact.
Brother, what's that?
I'll tell you what it is.
What's that, brother?
So fun fact, farts, when you fart, they travel up to 10 feet and 7 miles an hour. So that's like a brisk walk, and that's pretty quick, and it's 10 feet is pretty wild. So
hold on.
So technically, So technically, when you in class, you could fart and then blame it on someone else that's 10 feet away.
Hold on. Who's measuring farts? Who's checking the speed? Because
someone that's not getting paid enough.
How are you measuring the velocity of anal air?
Well, that's where our science dollars are going. You asked about why have we not gone to the moon? Why have we not landed on Mars yet? What's up with time travel?
7 miles per hour.
You guessed it. Farts. That's where our money's going. So now you know. So I thought I'd deliver that to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
On another note. On another note.
You're like,
stop it. Get some help.
Yes, absolutely. My fact today is about frogs.
Okay.
It's a froggy fact.
Okay.
They're cool little cute little creatures. I've never really my first intro to frogs and or toads and just that species of aquatic animal is that they'll give you warts. Yeah. That was my first intro. So for a lot of years I was like, ooh, I don't want to touch them because you don't want your hands looking all bumpy and lumpy.
Right.
But frogs actually have some really cool facts about them.
Okay.
So,
tell us about it.
Did you know that frogs do not drink water? They absorb it through their skin.
The heck?
Yeah. So, they absorb it through their skin mainly through a special area on their belly called the drinking patch.
What the heck? Oh my God! No way!
Did you?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Let's see what else it does. Oh, also, this has always been wild to me. I wonder. I'm sure it's been tested before. But anyways, okay. So frogs can be frozen solid and still survive.
I've seen that.
That's pretty crazy. Wild. They just thaw out and be back to what they like. It's like a pause button.
That was cold.
They'd be like, shake it off and then keep it pushing.
Yeah.
It's insane. I wonder what other species can do that.
Do you know if it's just frogs or if it's toads too, or
Ooh, I don't know.
The same. I don't know if they're like cousins, basically, right?
Okay. So it says the wood frog of Alaska can literally turn into a frogsicle in the winter and thaw out in the spring. Heartbeat stops, but it's alive.
That's crazy.
It's insane. I don't know about toads. Probably, potentially, in theory. I don't know. Okay. Also, they can also jump more than 20 times their body length.
So if a frog like this
times 20,
and they could do that like that.
Yes. If we could just harness.
That's crazy.
If we could stop the fart measurements and harness that technology for the NBA or NFL or long jump, high jump.
That'd be crazy.
Frog serum.
We would have to have whole new sports. Every
have to change
every court, every field would have to be twice as long.
Yeah.
It'll be a problem.
Yeah.
Someone probably figured it out like 100 years ago and was like, we can't let this go.
We can't let this get out.
public.
Yeah.
We can't let it go public.
That became a classified file for
Right.
sure.
100%.
That reminds me though, because my brain just did so many segues. So remember the movie? Was it called Friends? Which would actually still be on topic. The movie with Tim Robbins.
Yes. Yeah. Friendship. Yeah.
Beautiful segue because he licks a toad.
Yes, he does.
To trip in the movie. That movie. Okay, we have a very specific type of humor, guys. So don't judge us when we recommend certain things.
They gonna judge us.
That movie had me hollering.
Yeah.
It's such a, if you like the show, I Think You Should Leave.
Yes.
Which is also
on Netflix. Yep.
It's like that level of humor.
Yep.
And man, yeah. But that's the facts about Frog. I heard Frog went to Friendship, which to Toad that he licked, and it's full circle. We're back. Yep. We're back here.
And we back. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my 2 years old.
All right. Well, the next topic is back in my day.
Back in the day.
But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. So mine is easy, simple, 4-way calls. I miss them. Used to do them all the time when I was a kid. I would call a homie. That homie would call another homie, and then I would call another homie,
mm-hmm.
and we would all connect them. Probably took us about 10 minutes just to put it all together. Also had to ask. Typically, the parents they answer the phone because it was what? Home phone, landlines,
home phones and cords.
I was like,
and hearing someone breathing on the other end, knowing that they was eavesdropping.
Yeah, I'd be like, "Hi, Mrs. Blank. Can I talk to so and so?" And they'll put them on phone, and we playing video games. Just yeah, man. If you do up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, L1, L2, R1, R2, then you get everything. That's Grand Theft Auto code. So yeah. It was good times. I miss those times, man. It was just life was simple.
It was.
Life was super simple.
Mm-hmm.
Or you just hung out for a weekend, or you went to like a school dance, something happened, and you just like chat about it or whatever. Oh, good times.
That was fun. That was fun.
Yeah.
Now, did you have your own phone in your room?
No. Well, no. I mean, I got a cell phone in 6th grade because I started walking home, and my parents, I was like a latchkey kid, so my parents get home to like 6.
Latchkey.
So yeah, I got a little cell phone, it was Virgin Mobile at the time, RIP. And it had I think 90 minutes of talking.
Remember minutes?
It was prepaid.
Minutes.
So I had 90 minutes for the month. After I think it was like 7 or 8 p.m. or something like that, it was free. So yeah, I had that, but I usually use the home phone. And that was back when you memorized numbers too.
Mm-hmm.
So I had all the homies' phones memorized, and yeah, that was pretty much that.
That's cool. Yeah. I never had my friends' phone numbers memorized. I had my like parents and siblings and stuff like that memorized. That's crazy. Now, did you have the like free after 6 p.m.?
Yeah, I think it was like 7 or 8.
Something like that?
Yeah, texting too. Yeah. Every text, that's true. Every text was like measured too. Yeah. So.
That is so funny. Remember that? That's so long ago.
Yeah, it was really an emergency thing. Like I wasn't supposed to use it unless it was an emergency. So a lot of times I would like come home and then call my mom or like just not. Or they would call me like, "Hey, take out the chicken for the freezer and let it thaw," or something like that.
The chicken, that's right.
Yeah, and so I used the home phone for that. So I didn't really use the cell phone a lot until probably like 7th grade when like texts started popping off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then so it was cool. By that time, they had the Razor and they had all these other things.
I had a pink Razor. I thought I was so cool.
Now, you was a cool kid. I did not have that. I had something called the Clam. It was black and white. It was a little flip phone. It was cool though, but it clapped. It clam clapped. That did not get better.
Not at all. Not even a little.
Anyway, it made a noise when you closed it. It was like, and I was like, okay, cool. It's like a little clam.
What do you mean?
Think about it.
Oh, what do you
think
mean?
about it? Okay.
I have a quite disturbing back in my day.
Okay.
Which is funny enough because we were just at a little farmer's market vendor fall situation, and one of the vendors had a very niche product there.
Okay.
That product was Furbies.
Yes, they did. Furbies are cool.
The way Furbies disturbed my little baby spirit,
Little demons.
I didn't like anything about that.
Mm-mm.
I saw it and I was like, I don't like the way it's looking at me. Is it a bird? Is it a hamster? Is it a bamster?
It was all the above.
I didn't.
Their eyes would like stay open too.
Yeah.
They're like this.
And he'd be like, mm-mm.
Yeah, and it was like shaking.
Yeah.
I was like, who made this?
I don't like it. Felt like a tool to lure a child in. You know what I'm saying? And then you get snatched. Like,
I'm surprised. Like,
and be like, what is that? And then you get
like Five Nights at Freddy's and all those types of games.
gives that.
I'm surprised they haven't made a Furby game because those were crazy.
It gives that kind of like, like animatronic.
Yeah.
Not trustworthy.
And it had a beak. It's weird.
Nah. That was made in the depths of some place that Furbies were.
Yeah. They were not meant to come out. Something wrong. But they were a hit though.
They were everywhere.
And I had one from McDonald's.
Yep.
From the little toy. Yep. It was cool.
That is so strange to like us knowing now how products are pitched and sold. Like, who came to the board meeting with that atrocity?
Like, all right, y'all, we gonna get like something that got like the body of a bear, the beak of an owl, and the eyes of nothing, because nothing has eyes like
someone
this.
with hypothyroidism.
It doesn't have eyelids, by the way. And yeah, it's gonna make a little crackhead noises and shake like a crackhead. So that's the toy.
They're like, I love it.
Yeah,
make 10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Furby's gotta go.
So the hood gonna love it.
It's crazy. Yeah, no.
All right. So
what's our topic of the day, babe?
Topic of the day is a couple of them. First one's gonna be free speech.
Okay.
Online.
Okay.
I mean free speech in general, but really online free speech. And like how specifically how like social media has changed how we express ideas. Yeah.
Okay.
So my initial thoughts are that I think free speech is it's been like the topic of discussion for the last like 8 years, especially when it comes to online stuff. Elon bought Twitter and Twitter just became a cesspool of just slurs and sex and all sorts of crazy stuff.
All types of things.
Because free speech isn't just about slurs and all that type of stuff. It's also about like sex and stuff and all sorts of stuff. So a lot of that stuff has been like a big topic, and I think that I don't know, it's just kind of crazy how the world has changed. And I hate to be like back in my day, but it's like yeah, like I feel like people before would like how you felt negatively towards someone else was shamed, and it was almost like, hey, don't talk about this. Now, if you was in a racist household, obviously he was like, all right, you got home, it was okay, let's talk about it. But honestly, a lot of times it was just like, oh, don't say that about that person or whatever else it may be. And now free speech.
There's a lot of like self-policing, I think, amongst like societal sense. Like those things were not okay to just be outwardly.
Exactly. And now it's like people don't care, and it's honestly encouraged. And I can't even just say like in like say like the MAGA community, right? I'll say in every community, it's just like encouraged to like we was just watching Pop the Balloon stuff, and it's like, and it's just crazy, like it's just crazy how like everything online has like someone judging someone else or something else. I don't know. It's just wild. It's a big topic. But
yeah, like that.
What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. There's a lot more. You see a lot more face to face, which I didn't think it would develop into that, because like we grew up in a very technological age where there's always been like everybody knows the comment section is where it goes down.
Right.
Like there's always been keyboard warriors and people who were like
Twitter fingers.
Yeah, so quick to say something under the guise of anonymity and in their home. And that was expected, and it just came with the territory of just being online. Like someone with like no profile picture and 0 followers is gonna say something wild to you, and you won't be able to find them.
Or they would say in a chat room.
right.
A private chat room
True.
with just you and
True.
people like you.
Yeah, and for so long, like, you know, people, I guess they use that as a way to just get things off their chest,
Yeah.
or they felt safe in, you know, the comfort and the privacy of, like, you know, these people can't find me, they'll never know who I am, and they can go like live whatever kind of life.
Right.
But now, yeah, I see like along with what you're saying, I see a lot more people like being willing to say whatever to someone to their face.
Yeah.
And yeah, just off the guise of
Free
free
speech.
speech, I can say whatever the heck I want, whether it's like in a political space or like, yeah, like pop the balloon. Like, also, there's definitely a double standard with like women be saying the wildest things to these men, and if he were to say it to
come on, pop the balloon.
Yes.
little side note.
Oh my gosh, these women be like flaming these dudes. Like,
what are those?
Like, I don't like this about you. I don't like that about you. You need to change this about you, to his face. And then he's supposed to like expected to be like, you know, like, all right, yeah, okay, like that's your opinion or whatever. Or whatever he says, he's sassy.
Yeah.
He's sassy now if he like defends himself. But of course, there's like, you know, there's
or you're
there's a measure. Yeah, like there's you know, I don't know. It's not a good look for a grown man to be wolfing at a woman. Right. But like,
it's definitely double standard though.
He can't just be standing there taking these flames.
I did see this one where where this guy it was like the third woman came out and the guys were like on the line, and at this point I just think he just didn't care because I think he got close with like a couple of them, and then it didn't work out because he had like kids or whatever. But so at this point he's like, I don't even care. He was like the last couple of women to come out, and he told one of them, he was like, yeah, so you know, like the host is like, why'd you pop your balloon? And he was like, well, you know, so it's giving Beauty and Beast, and you like the Beast. And I was like, damn, that's crazy, bruh. So it was crazy.
We need a violation. We need that on the soundboard because that's crazy. Yeah. Wait, I think I have one. What you got? Where it at? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Brother, you can't talk to people like that.
Nah, you can't talk to people like that.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
Right.
You can't.
Yeah.
Because at a certain point, like, and there's an
also you're gonna be back on the show,
right?
And everybody's seen it online.
That's what I was gonna say. There's an added layer. Like, this wasn't just said like after the club or out at a bar or whatever.
Right. Yeah,
which is bad enough because then your friends are gonna be like, I can't believe that man like fired on you like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the entire internet is like, oh, again, goes back to comment section. Oh, if that was me, I swear I wouldn't. And then they gas people up.
Yep.
And we actually saw it happen in the that Raja. Remember that Raja instance of like people just saying whatever they
think? Raja, what's the last? The Rampage's son.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all know what happened, but man, he was sitting there.
And it's not expounding, is that it's not taking away his responsibility in the situation.
But it was definitely people in there that you don't even know are real.
Right.
Egging them on, be like, you were this, you were that, you ain't a real man, all this stuff. He's like, you won't see a real man. I wouldn't let somebody
do that to me. If I was that man, he would have done it.
If it was me, blah, blah. And then gets up, almost kills a guy.
Yeah.
And that's just the internet. Going back to the topic, it's like, that's the internet. I mean, that's not really that's part of the free speech part. It's just like everybody has something to say and everybody has a criticism. Everybody has something that they want to tell these creators, especially. I think that it has also on a different level, like, sure, people get to, I guess, express themselves, but it's not like it should be. It's like people, like a lot of people aren't really expressing themselves like in a positive way. It's typically like I don't know. It's how can I put it? I just remember like when Facebook first started and stuff like that. Yeah, you might say, hey, like here's this cool post or here's this cool this, here's this cool that. Now it's like, especially politically, it's like someone trying to like egg you on to something and it's like every post is like divisive in some type of way. I don't know. It's just wild.
It's really
and also it's the fact that people have like they have their own like echo chambers where it's like I think that's the biggest thing. Like a lot of like you know you see like a lot of racist posts or post like bringing someone up to like on a pedestal that shouldn't be there, and it's just because they have so many people that are on their side that like they feel what's the word, like they feel supported. So it's like, oh yeah, I don't mind posting this, but it's like there's certain things that happen, like I don't know, somebody getting shot or this happening or that happening, and it's like honestly we should see that and just be like, that sucks. Like that person shouldn't have got shot, or this person shouldn't have got stabbed, or this horrific event in a different country shouldn't have happened. But it becomes politicized immediately, and then immediately divided down the middle. Yeah,
immediately.
Yeah,
like within seconds. Yeah,
and like going back to the free speech part, immediately people are all of a sudden like saying slurs or saying all these negative things about whatever that situation is, that is immediately like isolating people into like typically one of two groups. Yeah, it's just really crazy.
It happens so often. Yeah. And I think unfortunately, at least in my mind, the phrase free speech is often has an automatic negative connotation. Like you said, I don't usually hear it being used in a positive
light
way. Yeah. Just like I hardly see people, in the middle of Times Square talking about I love everybody and we should all be treating each other much better than we do currently.
Yeah.
And that's what makes the headlines.
Yeah.
There's not much of that. You usually hear the whole this is my First Amendment right after a crime has been committed.
Yeah.
Like or some kind of like atrocious thing has been said to someone from one side of the line to another. And yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I think overall, like obviously free speech is a good thing. It's something that like has made this country like unlike a lot of other countries, like a lot of countries base a lot of their stuff on us type of thing. So that part's good. I just think we need shame again. I just think we just need shame where it's like it's okay to have free speech, but just know there's going to be consequences, and you can't go around talking like that about people and about everything. It's like there needs to be honor, there needs to be shame. I saw something. It was like what you honor. Like what people honor the most is what they produce the most, and I'm like, if we got the most, if we as a country are producing the most issues, the most problematic people, then that's something we gotta talk about. Yeah, we got the most reality shows where people there's 1 in 5 Love Is Blind people actually stay married or get married. It's like, bro, like we gotta figure this out.
Dang.
I don't know,
but I do because I just recently watched a little snippet on North Korea.
Oh yeah, yes.
I'm grateful for free speech. Do not get me wrong. I'm very, very grateful. It's just like, of course, that's an extreme example, but I think we should also just have like a responsibility to each other as humans, and we should be able to protest our government and share how we feel honestly about things,
right?
But also with the mindset that the person whom we're speaking about or the situation that we're referring to, it involves other people who matter just as much as us, and having the understanding that no one is greater, higher, more important than any other person, no matter how you feel about them or their beliefs or whatever lifestyle they're living. Keeping that humanity first is so important. I think it gets lost. And actually, our pastor was talking about it today, about how like you see people as pixels, and we're in a microwave culture where a lot of things we take for face value, and it's just whatever we see is what we get, and we don't bother to dig any deeper. Right. Especially like, for example, like the Pop the Balloon show, like people as they walk out, people are already rejecting them. For those who don't know, like the concept, it's like a dating show where there's a line of contestants holding a red balloon, and then there's like one person from the opposite sex who comes out, and like they are kind of speed dating each person, and different questions are asked and things like that. But so the people who are standing in line with the red balloon are looking at their potential date walk in, and as that happens, it sounds like a firing squad. Like depending on their outfit or like their facial features, how they walk, body size, height, whatever, it's like pop 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 pop. Yeah. Before they say a word, before you hear their name, before you know what they do. And it's an entire show concept. It's international. There's a Korean one. There's a white one. Yeah. In the homeland. There's there's the white one, black one, and it's even been like sold to Netflix as a show.
Hey, shouts out to y'all, by the way.
Get your paper.
Get your paper.
But that's just an example of like the kind of society that we live in, where like people are judged immediately, categorized immediately. It's a yes or no in an instant, and with that comes like the disdain and the dismissiveness of like people just talking to you however the heck they see fit.
Yep. So basically, you was just
boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
He's tickled.
well done.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
I like how you said that. Okay. Next thing is FOMO versus JOMO. So FOMO is fear of missing out. JOMO is joy of missing out. So, before I go, I want to hear your thoughts first about that.
I typically thrive in JOMO.
This is true.
I don't have much FOMO at all, unless it's something that I really, really. Okay, for example, when we were in Japan with our friends, we went with 2 other couples, and then one of the couples went to go see Dua Lipa while we were out there. And at first I was like, nah, it's okay. The tickets were kind of expensive, and like I'm a fan for sure of her music, but I was just like, and it was thinking we were still in Tokyo, so we just got into Japan, and so I was like, I'm gonna be tired. I was tired, but then it was the day of the show, and that's all I could think about. Like, damn, I should have got tickets, man. I should have got tickets because it's gonna be lit.
And me, I did not care.
You didn't care. That's another thing. He was gonna go with me, so I would have been the third wheel also.
I probably would have gone with you. I just wouldn't have been like.
I wouldn't have enjoyed it.
I definitely was like, why would I go all the way to Japan to see Dua Lipa? Like, she got shows out here. Like,
it's the Dua Lips. So.
First of all, I don't even listen to Dua
You
Lipa.
don't. She got some bangers. Shout out to Dua Lipa.
I guess.
She don't even know.
I guess. But also, it was just like, bro, like, I'm trying to go out there and like do stuff that I can only really do
like real Japanese things. Exactly. I get that. But yeah, like in that instance, it's like because like it hit me the day of. I was like, I actually know a significant amount of songs and would thoroughly enjoy that.
Yeah,
I had some FOMO.
That was funny. That was funny.
FOMO.
Yeah,
that was like it has very rarely. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like now I still have FOMO sometimes, but I feel like I kind of manage it in a way that is like allows me to not be like my biggest thing is like it's great to go to things and events and see people and stuff like that as long as you're not tired and you're still able to do what you need to get done. Otherwise, it's like I want to live a life that's like full of events and plans and things like that. Like, you know, I have time to not do anything like later, like when we're older or we have kids or something else, like our bodies can't do it anymore. Like that's the time that I'm gonna be chilling at home. You know, but before that, like I want to be busy. So for me though, I think it's a difference. Like when I was younger, college time especially, you know, that's the time to turn up. But yeah, I mean, I was definitely had FOMO like on top of the mind. Even after college, it was like, oh man, like it was like a kind of anxiety that was like oh, you got to go that you got to check that out, and if you don't, you're not gonna be like maybe like you're gonna miss out on that. You're gonna miss out on those times with friends and things like that, or like new experiences, you know, because I like to just experience new things a lot. So, but I was tired and you know, there's so many times where I just did stuff that like looking back, I was like, like I could have missed that and I would have enjoyed this other thing. Or there's times where like I was like, oh, here's some good family time, or here's this other thing that I could invest in, skill based or whatever it may be, but instead I want to go to this show or I want to go party or whatever it may be, and it's like it wasn't really worth it. I don't even remember those times. So now I do feel like JOMO, like there's times where like people will invite me to things, I'm just like, no, like I'm actually happy just chilling. That's like good. I don't need to do that thing, and actually I feel like I need this rest, or I need to just be home right now, you know, or whatever it may be. So, or you know, and it's not just like rest; it's also like time to invest in yourself too. Yeah, because the week, you know, we grown folks, like the week is constantly taken from you. Like you got jobs, you got responsibilities, doctor's appointments, family. You got this, you got that, all those different things. You got. Maybe you're trying to like better yourself, you know what I mean? So you're taking classes, whatever it may be. But even then, like that's taken away from you. You know what I mean? It's investing, but it's taken away from what you got. So it's nice just to like outside of that, just to be able to like relax.
That's
Yeah.
yeah. So you've transitioned from the FOMO to the Joe.
Yes, from the FOMO to the Joe for sure. And now I feel like I can just be at peace with like, taking the time to just be with myself.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
W growth.
W.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's actually a good transition into the last topic is friendship and adulthood. So let's see. So what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts about friendship and adulthood?
Friendships and adulthood.
And how has that changed from like when you were, say, like 18?
That's really good. It's good question. Well, as many of you know, I am a thug. I don't need nobody. I don't want nobody. At least that's what I told myself for years.
Brother, this guy stinks.
That's how I felt about a lot of people.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So that was definitely a trauma response. But I've always been independent for sure. I kind of grew up like an only child.
INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, so I kind of grew up in like a household where I have siblings, but the one closest to my age is like 12 years older.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of like an only child. And with that, man, I just grew up like in the crib with my parents, and it was just like the three of us for so long. Like, I played, toys. It was me, Dolo.
But what toy was
it?
It
Was like that's like Barbie. They like that, or like you know how kids they be like that. We'll be right back. Shout out to Dr. Phil. Like I was saying is so for a long time I was like, yeah, I got, as long as you got like a couple people in your life, that's all you need. Solid. So actually for like a long part of it, I only had like maybe one or two friends, close friends at a time. And like, life changes, you transition, things like that happen. So that was my motto. But in getting a relationship with you, he really did teach me the value of friendship. Cue the rainbow. Cue the SpongeBob rainbow.
Imagine
I really saw the value, and he had a really strong friend group when I met him. So really, honestly, all of his friends are now my friends. And I did a sidebar. You told me a few years into our dating, you were like really worried about the fact that I only had like one or two. He really was stressed about that.
Yeah, I will say that's still a red flag, but it worked out in my case. But if you date a girl that has no friends, she had thankfully you had
I had college friends.
You had a couple,
but
friends.
I was far from them.
Yeah, but I knew it was real because and you probably actually planned this on purpose because like a couple months into our dating, we took a trip up to like the mountains. And she brought her friends that she had spent ample time with up there, college, and they could like vouch for her and all that type of stuff. So now looking back, I'm like, she probably was like, okay, I gotta like prove that I got like actual friends that I'm kicking with. The whole thing was that it was just all my friends were local. I went to school very, very local. She went to school pretty far away, like multiple hours away. So all her friends were out there pretty much that she spent that time to, get close with. So, but yeah, I was like, where are your people?
That is a red flag.
Yeah, it was like when the guys
they go to another school.
Yeah, my girlfriend goes to another school. I'm like, all right, I guess. Yeah. So it worked out.
But yes,
the red flag turned to a green flag.
So yeah, I think I'm a much more friendly person now, even further into my adulthood than I was at younger ages. I'm just seeing the value of community.
Yeah.
And just how wonderful it is to do life with others.
Well, I mean, you had to like you had mentioned trauma. You had to kind of work through.
Yeah, for sure.
Trauma of
of like disloyalty, and abandonment, and things like that.
Yeah,
where it was like people can be trusted. I actually went to therapy, and I remember that was like she asked me. She said, "What are some of your automatic thoughts in regard to people?" And I think one of the things I said was like, "People can't be trusted."
Yeah,
that was like just a way I thought and how I lived. and that was, I said, around the same time we were dating. So just it all coincided.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing the value of friendship, and as an adult, it does take a lot more effort. For sure. We have friends having kids, and sometimes the job becomes more demanding, and like that time that to spend with one another is not there anymore. So I feel like hopefully we've been adapting well, and we haven't like fallen off too much as far as our presence in our friends' lives. But you are very intentional, which is something I love about you. You're very, very intentional. And like, I'm bad. I'll think about a person and be like, I should hit them up. Anyways, like I get distracted. You'll be like, you'll stop what you're doing. You'll text them. You'll call them. You'll reach out.
I try to.
Yeah.
I still like, there's still people in my mind that like, I definitely want to reach out towards, like over the years growing apart or whatever. Especially like, when it comes to like family, like extended cousins and stuff, that's like, you see them around Christmas, you see them around events and stuff like that. Unfortunately, like funerals or whatever, and you're like, bro, like we gotta kick it. It's all love when you see it. It's all love, but it's like, okay, if it's love, then let's kick it, So that's on me. I tend to be a very like, if I see you, if you're like in front of me, then I'll kick it with you. But if not, then it's hard for me to always want to like reach out to kick it with those people.
Yeah.
But if you're listening to this, I'll still love y'all, and I still want to do that or whatever. That's just the food.
I know what it is.
Yeah. We ordered some BBQ chicken.
Hell, it's gonna be fire.
Yeah. But I think for me on my side, as an adult, friendship definitely looks different than what it used to be. Now my circle, I used to have a huge circle of just friends and stuff like that. I should say acquaintances. I had a few friends and a bunch of acquaintances. And it worked at the time. It was cool because like I knew a lot of people in a lot of different kind of in different places, so that I could like I could go nerd out with this group, I could go party with this group, I could go blah 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 blah. So all those things were like really cool. It's just now I ain't got the time or the energy for it. And also on top of that, it's like I want to surround myself with people that, are good for me or good for us, people that I could trust. Like, those are, I think, the most important things to me. And people that have the same values, people that are also trying to like go after it and like, and enjoy life. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to kick it with someone that is just a Debbie Downer. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
So I think for me, I think the biggest thing now, life just looks different because of boundaries. It's like now my boundaries are like, hey, like if if there's any type of disrespect, like it's up. Like if there's
what do you mean? Well, what do you mean? Like elaborate on that disrespect.
Just like if not that like I was cool with disrespect before, but it's like more so like if I see someone, if I'm kicking with someone who's actively like disrespecting like other people or whatever, like when I was younger, I would kick it with like whoever, right? Like a lot of people, and there'll be some people that's like I probably should have kicked it with. They're not very good influences or whatever it may be, and they're not up to good things, and so now I try not to kick it with those people as much because like birds of a feather flock together.
True indeed.
You know what I mean? And you gotta, as the Bible talks about, like stay above reproach. So that by no means that I'm an angel, right? At all. But like I still got my things going on. But it just means that now I'm more selective with who I kick it with.
Yeah.
And I kind of even if I like I don't know, get say like I'm drinking with some friends or something like that or whatever it may be, it's like it's still like a good event. It's not like wild, like stupid, like how you are like in your early 20s, you know what I mean? So
that actually makes me think, that came to mind, that instance where, because you did it really well, and I like, it was nice because you're not a conflict avoidant at all, which is good because I typically am. But I think you handle conflict very well, and you kept very calm.
Thank you.
But in this instance in particular, we were at a house party and we were playing a Would You Rather game.
Oh,
and this person was there who was being very inappropriate with the questions, like making people super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then they went on and like asked even more like intimate, inappropriate questions, and Zach was like, "Let me holler at you over here.
Yeah, that's just
Talk to you
yeah.
about what's up with you." And I think you handled that, but you did set a boundary. And
Yeah.
like from then on, like either that person didn't come around.
It didn't happen no more.
It definitely didn't.
Yeah.
It definitely didn't. But I like that you didn't have to go aggro. You didn't have to be like, I'm gonna,
Yeah.
but it was like it was understood. The message was sent and received. So that's a
Yeah,
good thing.
I think it's just like when you respect yourself, like people tend to respect you.
That's a fact.
So it's like if you set boundaries, it doesn't mean that like some people might see it as like, oh man, you're the fun police or whatever. Sometimes it's like, nah, it's just I respect myself and I respect like my girl, I respect people around me. So I'm not trying to have that energy. And on top of that, like if you're around the right people, they gonna typically agree with you on things like that too.
Right.
I still get in arguments with friends over just like different beliefs or different thought patterns and stuff like that. But that's okay. That's different than having value based. You know what I mean? So
while you talk, I'm gonna grab.
Okay, yeah. And on top of that, I think one thing that I was gonna say was this threw me off a little bit. One thing that I was gonna say was that I think now my relationships have changed so that it's really important for me to what's up, chat? I'm talking to y'all right now. It's really important for me to be friends with people who also put in the energy and the effort into the friendship. When I was younger, I was cool with being the person that like reach out or whatever, even if someone didn't like always reach out. But now I'm like, nah, like if we're not, what I'm saying, if we're not, I guess, reaching out to each other to kick it and stuff like that, we're probably not gonna kick it as much. Mm-hmm. And trust me, I'll fall short of that too sometimes. Where like there's people that I want to kick it with. I have specific friends that I can think to mind right now that like have reached out to me, and unfortunately, like because of time schedules and stuff like that, we just don't kick it as much, and that's on me. So I need to get better at that. But I clock that, you know what I'm saying, so that later I can come back and be like, hey, my bad, man. Like I should have reached back out to you. I still want to kick it, blah 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 blah. So those are all important things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
That's good.
Any other thoughts about that?
I just want to encourage anybody out there that is not in community with a live, real human to pursue that.
Yeah.
I just talked about my own trauma and background and negative experiences. Don't let that like paint your entire view of others. You can think that you can do it on your own. You can't.
Yeah,
you definitely can't.
It's true. Yeah, do not do life
alone.
Don't
do life alone. We're not meant to be. We're literally communal beings as humans. We need other humans.
100%.
Do not do that to yourself.
Yeah.
You deserve
life is a lot
close friend.
Life is a lot better with people around
you.
Yeah.
Yes. Please seek it. It's going to be tough. It might be awkward sometimes, but I feel like when you have good intentions and your heart's in the right place, the right people will find you.
Yep.
I don't want to be all like woo woo in the universe, but I'm like, I think like you attract what you put out. Mm-hmm. So if you're open and just like being yourself, that person's going to find you for sure.
Right.
And if you're having trouble, like start doing things that you're interested in. Like for example, Zach would probably join the Pokemon club or something near him. Go on Eventbrite, is it? Something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
There's like stuff out there that you can go do. And literally ask like ChatGPT, this is where I live and this is what I'm into. Are there any groups out there that have similar interests? And you might be surprised if that's some stuff.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Don't do life alone.
Yep. I agree.
No.
Okay. The last part of the show is going to be I Put You On.
I'll put you on.
All right. Ladies first. Go ahead. What you got?
For the letter F.
I got a bot, by the way, so I can't.
Oh, is it a competition?
It's always
we can go bot for bot.
We can go bot for bot.
My artist is Figs Zero.
Okay.
Pretty ominous looking.
Okay.
Figs Zero. They make kind of like a hip hop, like a little Mandem British, but it's
Mandem.
But they just drop
peas, bro. Peas. Me and the Mandem. Get some things.
Ski mask.
Nike Tech.
Yeah, so
please. You can continue.
So they recently came out with a song called Miss Independent. and I like it
Miss
because it's a little bit.
Independent. That's why I love her. Was that what we're talking about?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Here's the song.
Got a little something.
Fig Zero.
Fig Zero.
Got some tunes, man.
Some tunes.
Tunes, bruv.
All right, I got a bloody simple one.
Man, them top boy.
So mine is simple. Y'all know Foster the People. You know what I'm saying? Foster the pumped up kicks and all that type of stuff back in the day. So they got an album. I think it dropped early this year. But this is a bop. It's called Paradise State of Mind. I was surprised that they're still like out here making music, and I think it's a pretty decent album. It's like this is like cool if you just like chilling by yourself or going for a walk and you're out in nature. It's real cool. So this is Paradise State of Mind.
I like that a lot.
It
felt like sunshine.
It does feel like sunshine. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it feels like lemonade on a sunny day.
It does.
Yes, that first sip, or it tastes like it sounds like that first sip of lemonade or a Sprite. That McDonald's Sprite. Just, ooh.
Does?
Yes.
Well done. Go ahead and send that to me. Thank you.
I will. Oh. Doctor. Wait, let me see. Doctor. All right, y'all. Well, that's been another episode. We love y'all and have a wonderful rest of y'all week. See y'all next time.
Bye.
Peace.